Hello everyone and welcome to All Things Watched. In this video we are going to talk about the brand new movie Companion, and this movie is right up my alley. I'm a huge fan of movies such as Megan or Morgan or Ex Machina, Lucy, and all these sort of sci-fi, almost robotic type of movies where, you know, something happens and the AI goes wrong or the robots goes wrong and, you know, it just goes on a killing spree, so to speak, which essentially is what this movie is about. But before we jump into the review, if you don't mind, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I would love to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the summer, but if not, that's okay too. I still appreciate you watching. Even just watching the video helps support the channel, so thank you so much for that. But if you like this kind of stuff, then definitely click that subscribe button. So with that being said, Companion had an absolute awesome cast. Sophia Thatcher, who portrays Iris, who is this sort of love robot, so to speak, you know, and she's dating a character known as Josh, who's actually portrayed by Jack Quid, I believe is how you pronounce that, his last name. I apologize if I'm butchering it, but he's best known for his role in The Boys. He's also in a brand new movie now known as Novocaine, which I'm hoping to see either today or tomorrow, along with A Working Man. We're going to try to see those movies very soon. Actually, by the time this video is released, I'll probably already have my reviews out for them. But anyways, so Josh Quid, Sophia Thatcher, Lucas Cage, Megan Suri, you know, Harvey Guillotine, I believe is how you pronounce his name, Guillotine or whatnot. But anyways, it has a stacked cast, and so essentially that is exactly what this movie is about. Josh's character, or Josh, dates this robot, or this dating love robot, whatever you want to call it, known as Iris, and he actually has, it seems like, an app or some form of program on like this little tablet, so he can actually adjust, you know, things about the robot, how affectionate it is, how much does it love you, how much does it care for you, what is the intelligence of this robot, how smart is it, what do you want the intelligence to be equivalent of. And I think there's other things as well, like you can, I think they also have the ability to sort of adjust the self-awareness, like the AI itself, the actual intelligence of the robot. Like I'm pretty sure it has they have the ability to adjust that as well, and it's just a pretty cool, very cool sci-fi, really cool feature in the movie that I thought was pretty cool, because I feel like if this thing existed in real life, that would actually really be a true thing. You know, you would be able to have settings and adjust, you know, this robot to whatever way you want. I also really liked how in this movie they portrayed these love robots, or these AI, whatever they are, in a way where when you first get introduced to your robot, it's designed and developed specifically for you. So the robot actually carries these memories in which he or she, I guess, actually remembers meeting you and actually falling in love with you. Now, of course, these memories are not real, they're fabricated. It's, I guess, an algorithm or digital sequence, or, you know, numbers, maybe just ones and O's, digital code, whatever it's called, but excuse me, and whatnot. But it actually allows the user, so it would allow Josh to select what he wanted the origin love story, so to speak, to be with Iris. And so, of course, that is the basic premise, is that Josh and a group of his friends, they all go on this trip, so to speak, or on this retreat out in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful spot, beautiful cabin, beautiful nature, beautiful scenery, and of course Iris tags along. And of course, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand where this movie is going to go. Obviously something's going to go wrong. Iris is going to sort of glitch out, or, you know, something's going to happen to her programming, so to speak, and she's just going to lose control and lose her mind, and all on behalf of Josh. And in a nutshell, that really is what the movie is about. Now, I would say Sophie Thatcher is definitely the star of the show. She is by far, she did the best, in my opinion, she did the best performance. Jack Quid does a great job as well, but I do think that Sophie Thatcher really stands out and shines in her performance, and, you know, in this role as Iris, as playing this robot, but also playing a robot that's supposed to be in love with Josh, who actually believes in her own mind that she is a true legitimate human who has these memories that obviously Josh has selected for her at the beginning when they were sort of syncing them up, so to speak. And I just thought that her performance and the way that she carried herself, both as a human while also portraying herself as a robot, I thought it was done really, really well. And there was a lot of elements in this movie that were, I don't know if I would go as far as saying straight up horror, but there were some scary elements to the movie, and I really loved just watching and seeing the whole downward spiral of Iris, and basically just see how she goes berserk and just, you know, really turns on all these people, all on behalf of Josh. And it was really fun to see her also acting in different like settings. There are times when her settings are changed. Sometimes she's very intelligent, sometimes she's not very intelligent, and you know, sometimes, you know, she's able to be shot down, sometimes she's powered up. Like, I just really love that whole interface that of the robot itself, like on the app and on the pad or whatever it was called. And I really loved how in this version of that type of movie they actually have memories, which is something I don't know that I've seen before in any of these types of movies, where they're actually programmed to have these original meetings with their loved one when they're in sync. You know, so when Iris syncs up with Josh, she actually has this memory where she met him, I believe it was in a grocery store, that's the one that he chooses, and she, you know, she legitimately falls in love with him, and like she actually remembers, and almost like she can feel that love, even though it's just a program that he sort of put in her. But overall, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. I would highly recommend it if you like this kind of thing. I love these types of movies, and it was a very small, well-grounded movie as well, so it didn't have this big fantastical you know, element to it, which is really nice. I find a lot of movies in Hollywood now in theaters got these grandiose type of stories and these grandiose finales. This one was very simple, it was a very simple but also complex story that was very well grounded with only a handful of cast members, and it was just really fun to bite on this one and just chew this movie down. And personally, I really had a lot of fun with it. If I had to put a number on Companion, I think for me personally, I would give this easily a 75, maybe even an 80. I liked it that much. I would have no problem watching it again. I would definitely recommend you watch it if you like this type of thing. And I honestly, I just thought it was really good. For me, I would have put it up there with Megan, and there maybe even were some elements of this movie that I might have even liked a little bit more than Megan. But you know, these things are subjective. You know, maybe you would see this and hate it, maybe you don't think this was as good as Megan, and all that good stuff. But for me, I had a lot of fun with Companion, and I would highly recommend you see it if you like this type of genre. So with that being said, folks, that's my review of Companion. Let me know in the comment section below if you've seen it, and if you liked it, tell me why or why not. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and leave a comment so we can talk about this movie even after the video and have a conversation and all that good stuff. And until the next video, take care.